Hello traders out there in Traderland. My name's D7 here at Grok Trade. This is Weekend Edition video, good through Sunday, April 14th, 2019. And the markets in the week bullish. You can see here, bullish activity across the board, especially in financials, up 1.4. VIX dropping more than 7.7%. Guys, we're at 12 on the fear. I'm just nothing to speak of. Crude oil up, silver up, gold down, Bitcoin over 5,000. And here we are looking at the S&P 500 daily chart. And one of you on YouTube made a comment, are we in a rising wedge? Ming, I think. Oh man, I forget which one said that. But we are in this tight little rising wedge. You can see it right here. S&P, we have support, resistance, resistance, resistance. If you go to a line chart, you'll see it better. Do you see this? Support, broken, and it really fell out of bed. Resistance, 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 resistance. We're right at resistance. Ignore this red trend line. Pay attention to this blue one. You can see this. Support, support, support. If you go back to the candlesticks, this red line, this blue line, it's a rising wedge. But the markets are, I mean, I could easily see this going higher. Higher, higher, higher. The problem here is, you know what I'm going to do? Because I put a sell on here and it popped up, and because we're still below resistance, it was hard for me to put a buy back on it, right? But now that I see it basing and now it popped up, and it looks like to me it's above that trend line. Because of that, it makes me nervous. So I'm going to go ahead and put a buy on it. For you guys that wonder what I'm doing with these arrows, I put buys and sells on my charts. Anytime we're in consolidations, the buys and sells, they stink to high heaven. They're worth nothing. But when we're trending, it's a different ballgame. Buys and sells are very, very profitable. And the question is, why do I do that? And I think I do it because I somehow just dig public scrutiny. Because nobody in their right mind should be putting public calls out there on the intraweb for everybody to see from this point forward in history. But I do it. I've been doing it a long time. So there's my buy. Now, I put on arrows throughout the week when I don't do the videos. Don't pay attention to those. Those aren't for you. Those are for me. These are my arrows. Only judge my arrows and my capabilities based on the arrows you see me put on the video. Fair enough? I think that's fair. I think that's super fair. Let's go to diamonds. The diamonds, I had a buy on it already. I'm staying with my buy on that. NASDAQ tech stocks have a sell on it, and I got to stay with my sell. It's just going off without me. Now, it's not even a base, so I can't even put a buy on this. I'd be negligent by doing so. Have a buy on, what is this one? Russell's 2000. But it looks like we're at a resistance level. I mean, that could turn around pretty quickly. Financials had a big pop. Guys, that's a huge, huge pop. So here I had a buy. I put a sell on it, but it went up without me. So I was underwater on this, and then when it did the bull pullback with a hammer, bouncing off the rising moving averages, that's of course a buy. You put a buy on that, and you got a nice little pop here. That's on financials. The U.S. dollar is in consolidation. So we put a sell down, buy up, sell down, buy up, sell. Now I put a buy. And we're going into the apex. We're going to see a big move on the U.S. dollar. Now, mark my words here. If the U.S. dollar breaks down, that's going to bode very well for U.S. stocks because they'll be cheaper and people will, it'll just give buoyancy to the equities out there. However, if this dude breaks out to the upside, markets can still go higher. It just makes stocks more expensive, so the likelihood of it drifting higher is just less likely. Less likely. Crude oil, have a buy on that back on March 28th. It's doing well. I'm good with crude oil. And if you guys haven't been to the gas pump, gas prices are just expensive. Silver, got a sell on it. It came up to resistance, gave me a reversal pattern, extra bonus points. If anybody can tell me what that reversal pattern is right there, put it down in the comments what you think that reversal pattern is. Put a sell on it, and it did drop. Gold went up and tagged my resistance line and sold off at that line. Put a sell on it, and sure enough, we drop. VIX, which is a fear indicator, is down, 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 down. We're at 12, guys. 12.1 at this very moment. Bitcoin. Today's Friday, Thursday. It had a sell off. Put a sell on it. I'm waiting for a buy opportunity to buy back in because there's just a lot of money here. I put a buy on it back here January 19th, and we've gone up. So I put my buy on it at 36.73. 36.73. We're at 50.45. Extra bonus points if you can tell me what the dollar difference is between those two. Put those down in the comments. Let's take a quick look at the weekly charts. Whoops. The weekly charts on the spiders. Let's go to the spiders here. Spiders, we have a buy on it going up, 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 up. We are coming into a lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance. Diamonds, got a buy on it. It's fine. NASDAQ, got a buy on it, but we got resistance, guys, here on tech stocks on the weekly chart. Again, this is a weekly chart. Weekly chart. Russell's 2000, it broke resistance last week, so we got a buy on it. It's looking good. Financials, got a buy on it because it popped higher. We're at resistance, though. I think we have a decent chance of breaking through resistance, guys. I think that we do. I think we have a chance we'll hit this and rally higher. US dollar weekly chart, got a buy on it. Oh no, it's going to get a sell now. I'm going to put a sell on the US dollar weekly. That tells me that the daily may break down. If it does, again, it'd be really good for the markets. USO, which is crude oil weekly, I put a sell on it, but it popped without me, and thought, well, let's reverse it and put my buy back on. Silver, got a sell on it, and as long as it stayed below this resistance line, I was good with that sell, and sure enough, that's what's going on. Gold, put a sell on it 1, 2, 3 weeks ago when it broke down below this line, and that line's junk now. I'm actually going to get rid of this line. It's a big bull pennant. This could get bullish. I got to be careful with that one. And the VIX weekly, got a sell on it, and we're down here to a big area of support. Big area of support. All right, let's get into monologue time. I have absolutely nothing to talk about. Oh, I am an avid racquetball player. So Saturday, probably at the time you're watching this, or if you watch it on Sunday, or whenever you watch it, I will have played a state championship racquetball. And I'm looking to come back with the gold. I'm 45 years of age, and I'm playing racquetball, and I like it. It's good exercise. Good exercise. And we have a mentorship, a 3-day mentorship coming up at the end of the month. You should join us. Everybody should go through our mentorship program, because that's where things will change for your trading, period. You know what? Let me actually show you. Let me go to my personal email, show you an email I received last night. I'm going to try to blur all this out, okay? Try to blur all this out. This is from, his first name's Bill. Oh, daggone it. Didn't mean to pop that up. He did not give me permission to share this, so I'm not going to share any personal information. But it was an email to Mark and me. Mark does our training for the mentorship on the 3 days, and it's done live and online. So it's in a live online class, which a lot of colleges are doing that now. They're going to online teaching, which is the way to go. I've been doing this for years, and universities are just catching up to the power and the efficiency of that. So he writes us this email. Let me just read it to you. I thought it would be time after a period of time that I've been trading since the training. I thought it would be time after a period of time that since my training. That's the mentorship. He went through that. My first month was difficult. I did not do well because I still thought I knew something that I soon found out I did not know. I was letting trades run from time to time in the wrong direction and found out I was getting losses handed to me with that thinking. I started to cut the losses short and let those winners run using those Heiken Ashi candles. My trading now amazes me. I still have a heap to learn, but feel a lot more confident in what I've been doing. I'm still concerned about my ability to trade in a down market, and sure at some time I will get tested. The things I have learned have made me more of a difference than any trading I've ever done in the past. I had to make up for that first month that I ended up not where I wanted to be. Since the end of January, though, I have been receiving money from the market and on a regular basis. Awesome. I would like to take the retraining. That's anytime you do a mentorship, you can come and retake those mentorships, which is you want to do that because we give you so much information the first 3 days that you get more comprehension the second retake. So he just went through our training and now he's going to do a retake. I would like to do a retake at the end of the month, and that's this month. So actually you'll meet Bill if you join our mentorship. You'll meet him. I do need to take a little time as well as with as this one of you working with the trade log. Okay, we give you software and it's called the trade log, and what he's referring to there is it allows you to track all your trades, and it gives us key information and metrics on your trading to hone in on your trading weaknesses. That's very powerful. I'm trying to trade 3 accounts, and I would like to be able to identify each account with that. With what I think I would need is this, separate trade logs for each account, which I agree with you. You do need separate trade logs for each of those accounts. I'm not too sharp on the app that you provided us. Maybe you could give me some time. I could talk over and work on this. So anyway, Mark, so we'll have to grade this out. So I need to gray out a bunch of stuff or blur out. Let me go to the next email. He sent this 4 hours ago. Just today on my 3 accounts, I'm up $2,200 right now. My financial planner account trading around the same total. I have an account, but I don't commit nearly as much of my account is up as we speak, only $82. I said something to him, his accountant, right, his financial planner rather, and said I was going to exert some more control on those downtimes so he didn't lose a heap of money when the market does go down. He told me, well, Bill, we're not market timers. I can wholeheartedly agree with him on that one. I said, do you ever use a stop loss, or have you heard of a trend line? I thought that was a brilliant question to ask him. I said what I would do if the market fell off. Well, he explained to him what he would do if the market did fall off a cliff. Or asked him what he would do, and he said, oh, probably I would just stay in the trade. I told him I would take over some more control than most of his clients then. He has 3 times the amount of money I am trading with, but I only let him use about 1/3 of it right now. I don't trust them not to lose a major dollar in a downturn. They will just write it out. Not with my money, exclamation point. I mean, that's so smart, of course. Yeah. And Bill is a very savvy real estate investor. That's where he's made his money. But he understands the power of trading in the live markets. It's no better business model out there. Every dollar's employee, you can have them at work or out of work. You can put them and you can have risk on the table or take risk off. You can't do that in real estate. Once you buy it, you're kind of stuck with it and hope that the market just keeps going higher, or you might have to sit on that real estate for a long time if the market, when it does pull down. Anyway, if you want to join the class, feel free to join us. Click on Trading Mentors, fill out the form. You can take the quiz if you want to, but go there. You'll end up talking to John. I'll just tell you what happens when you fill out the form. An email goes out to John, and John is on the sell side, and he just, but you can rest assured that the sales guy doesn't push. You'll feel like you're best friends with him by the time you're off the phone. But what he's going to do is he'll ask you some questions. He'll find out what has you stuck right now in trading. And on that call, he's going to figure out a way for some solutions and some ideas to get you unstuck. Okay, that's what you can expect. That's what this is. More importantly, you're going to get information on when our next class is, how you can get enrolled in that. And it's pretty cool because we send you out a book. We get you software. The first day in, you'll be getting software from us. And you'll actually have a test call with us before that. And that test call will be making sure your technology on your computer, and you can see us, we can see you, you know, that it all is connected before the class. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. So anyway, that's it. Can't believe you're still on here. Can't believe you're still on here. If you made it to the end, just say made it. Because it's always interesting when I go through and I look at your names, and if you said made it, that means you're still with me right now, which is crazy that some of you guys stay on this whole time. It's kind of nice for me because I can kind of just chat and talk. And I'm gonna be in Kentucky early next week. Kentucky. I'm there on some business. Matter of fact, I'm meeting with, I can't tell you who I'm meeting with, but it's a big operation. They're in cannabis. And that's something, I don't trade cannabis stocks. I know a lot of you do. As a matter of fact, I've got a whole list somewhere of cannabis ticker symbols that I will probably do anyway, it's on my desk somewhere. I'll probably do a technical analysis on cannabis stocks. I'm starting to look at them right now, so I have a list on them. I'm starting to put my arrows on, but we'll do that. But there's a not for the cannabis part, but I'm going to be going down there meeting, and they're getting ready to have an IPO. They got major investors coming in. They got a market cap of 1.5 to 2 billion from what I'm hearing, and it'd be interesting. Anybody from Kentucky? So that's where I'm heading. It'd be interesting. I'm just fascinated with business. I love business. I love, how people make money. And again, trading is one of those things. You always, no matter what you're in, you have to, oh man. Okay, listen, that's an important phone call. I got to take this. So catch you guys later. We'll see ya. Bye.